everybody, happy Tuesday. I am coming at you from a gorgeous park that I just found. That was like a 10-minute walk from my house, or my apartment, whatever. Um, so, first off, before I get started on the title of this live stream, um, go for a walk and kind of have no intention. I just I want to sit outside to do some journaling and do some work. But then I stumbled upon this space and I was like, this is gorgeous. Look at those flowers in the background. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So there's that. So that's number one. And obviously, being outside and being in nature brings me tremendous joy. So being outside brings me tremendous joy, and getting connected to nature really grounds you into yourself. And being grounded and rooted in you is really powerful. And that actually goes with what I titled this live stream, which is Stop Searching Outside. Seriously. It is something I did for years. And whether you're searching for external validation or you're just searching for answers, I've been a seeker of new information and knowledge my whole life. And so that was something I used to feel really bad about, really bad. But I used to be like, oh, I have to do this and I should do that and I need to learn this and whatever. And I thought that there was something wrong with me because I always wanted to learn. Like I said, ask my mom. I used to escape to reading. I used to read books in the corner. Nancy Drew, Boxcar Children, Babysitter's Club, all that stuff. Loved it. I said Nancy Drew already. And then my brother and I, well, both my brothers, but more my brother Matt and I used to go outside in our backyard and just explore and play with our neighbor for hours, all day, especially in the summer. We would just be, my mom would let us out. She'd be like, be home for dinner. And we entertained ourselves. Well, I'm talking legit, playing with sticks in the dirt and who knows what we did. I don't even know. But the reason why I say that is because I used to feel like it was bad that I was always learning and exploring or whatever. Not bad. I wouldn't say bad as a kid. I just did it. It was fun. I didn't even think about it. But as I got older, I felt like, man, why do I feel like I always need to learn something, or I always have to read, or I always felt that I needed to read more, take a course, do more in order to have enough knowledge to share or to teach or whatever. And what I have realized is that I have a plethora of knowledge and information inside me already. And if I have a desire to learn, to read, or to do anything, then I 100% get to do that. But I don't have to feel bad about it because learning and seeking that knowledge is good. It's me. It's who I am. And so there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Sorry, there's people coming by. But I want you to hear, and the reason why I share that personal experience is it's the same for you, because there's always going to be more information. There's always going to be more knowledge. There's always going to be more to share, more to learn about. I mean, oh my God, our phones, the amount of information we have at our fingertips is insane. And there's always new discoveries, and there's always new research coming out, and new techniques, and whatever. So we will always have the opportunity to learn. But I want you to reframe it from being I have to learn this, to I get to learn this. I choose to learn this. Learning this is going to be fun. Learning this will bring me joy. And that you're learning to amplify what you already know. This is something I talk about with my clients a lot, is that we know so much more than we realize. And a lot of the things I work on my clients with is getting them to find the answers themselves, right? Because, we know the answers. We do. But life happens, and we put up all these barricades and these walls and these layers, and we've made it so complicated and added all this additional basically crap that we don't need to get in the way of what we already know and what brings us joy. And so something that I want to share is like learning and being a seeker of knowledge and experiences and information brings me so much joy. I love it. I mean, I spent like an hour not an hour, whatever, 30 minutes this morning reading because I was like, this book is so good. It brings me joy. Do I have to read it? No. Do I get to read it? Absolutely. I don't need to read to get the information out of it. I was legitimately reading the book and like, oh my God, this is everything I say. So sometimes it's like we get to add in more knowledge and more experience to validate what we already know. And sometimes it's like having that external voice to tell us, oh yeah, you're right. Because we're human and our ego likes to be boosted. So we can boost it every now and then, and that's totally fine. That's totally normal. But you want to realize the intention behind it, but also to know deep down that you have all of the answers within you. And sometimes you need someone to pull them out of you. And sometimes you need to just give yourself permission to say, actually, I do know exactly what to do. And if you want validation from an external source, fine. But they're not going to give you an answer that you don't already know. And when it comes to joy, which is everything I'm about, right, is about finding the joy that is already within you. And you have a choice every day, and I say this all the time, that you have a choice, so why not choose joy? Why not choose the things that feel good? Why not choose and give yourself the opportunity to expand and grow and connect from a space of joy that feels really good? Hey, Amy, that feels really good, and that allows you to focus on what is good, because what you focus on expands. And so when you're focusing on things that bring you joy and that light you up, you're going to start to realize that there is more joy that I'm experiencing in my life. So why not focus on that? Why not focus on the things that you like? Why not focus on the things that light you up? And if learning and attaining knowledge lights you up, then freaking do it. And don't feel bad about it. And don't feel like you need to seek information, that you get to seek information. And having that information given to you is a gift. And it just is amplifying what you already know. It's a powerful reframe, and it's something that I really invite you to explore, because that was a massive shift for me. And it's been something that I've been doing, but it was a massive shift that I really solidified this past week. And I just said, wow, it is not bad to seek and look for new information and knowledge. It's a good thing, you know? It just means that I'm tapped into my joy and things that I like and things that I love. And so, yeah, I have coaches because they're not telling me anything I don't already know, but they're giving me a reframe. They're giving it to me from a different perspective. Actually, honestly, one of my clients, we were sending voice messages back and forth today, and she's like, Katie, thank you for in 2 seconds reframing what I was saying into something that she's like, I intuitively knew this, but you put it in a perspective that was like, oh, done. She's like, when am I going to be able to do this myself? And I was like, when you decide to, and just choose it, but also give yourself a break. And it's not bad that you want to have it from somebody else too. That's fine. I have coaches, I freaking do right now. And in my mastermind, like, if you seek knowledge from somebody else, that is totally fine. But what I want you to remember is that I want you to stay rooted and grounded in the fact that you, deep down, you do know it. And it's about believing and trusting yourself that you do know it, and that maybe you don't have the exact answer right now. And it might be that you need to find somebody, and hey, if it's me, hell yes, I would love to talk to you about working together. But maybe it's not me, that's fine. But find the person that gets you to help you realize what you already know deep down inside. Because we're born in this state of joy and abundance and flow and ease, and then life happens and all of these different layers get put on top of us that kind of mask us from our inner knowing of what we already know. And I believe you find it from finding the joy in the simple things in your life and doing more of what brings you joy, because joy is your natural state. It's how we are as children. And so it's about coming back to that. But the more you can come back to and connect to your joy, the more you can learn to trust yourself, and the more you can learn to know that you do have all the answers within you. And then you get to be validated externally from other people, which is fine and normal. But they're not telling you something you don't already deep down inside know. And maybe you've forgotten that, or maybe you have all of these layers that have made it difficult for you to find that information. And if that's the case, it's totally fine. What are you preaching about, girl? I'm like, I'm gonna keep preaching, okay? So there's one thing. Don't judge yourself for speaking your truth. There was a little moment right there where I was a little like fearful, and I'm like, what are they thinking about me? It doesn't matter. So I want you guys to know that you have all the answers within you, and that the joy you are seeking externally is actually deep within you, and sometimes you just need help and assistance to peel back the layers. And if you desire to have me help you with that, amazing. Comment below or shoot me a private message here on Facebook. I would be and talk with me about working together one-on-one, and I would be more than happy to either do that in my intensive option or in my full one-on-one coaching package of 12 sessions working with me. So let me know what is coming up for you as you hear this about tapping into your inner knowing and your inner joy that is already within you, and releasing the need that seeking external knowledge is bad. It's a good thing. It's a really good thing. So let me know what comes up for you as you think about that stuff. And if you want to dive deeper and learn more from me and learn how to infuse joy into your life and business, let me know. And go do something that brings you joy, guys. It's the best feeling ever. I am Dr. Katie Henry. Go decide to live fueled by joy. See you soon. Bye.